people, Ronaldo Cephas here, and I'm saying, big up Unseen Sports TV. Over there you can get the latest track and field video, the latest football video. Just go over there and give him the strength. I'm out.
Welcome back to Unseen Sports TV. My name is Coach Javon Parchment, and today we want to talk about the Jamaica versus Mexico Copa America pre-game show, people. Expert analysis and prediction. All right, people. So we have all the information here, and I just want to say thank you guys for coming out. Please to like, share, and subscribe to the platform. It is important that you like the live and you share it to your friend and your family. If you want to join the panel, you can do so by clicking the invite link and show your face if you haven't come onto the platform before. If you want to call in, you can do so by calling in. However, when you call in, because you don't have a system where others will hear, all right. We don't have the system where you're calling. You will the person on the platform will hear you. You can hear the person on the platform. So you can just call, say what you want to say, and then jump off. People in the comment section, like, subscribe, and share about early texter. Call Beckford. This will be your first loss. Mexico is our worst team to face. I don't think so. I think that we can defeat Mexico. I think we can defeat Mexico coming into the game. People, like, subscribe, and share. Remember that we are trying to, give you a service where we, educate you about the games, and you also come and share your points as well. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. Yeah, man. Big up to all the person who there early and thing. Anyway, the upcoming Copa America clash between Jamaica and Mexico promise to be a thrilling encounter. Both teams have a rich footballing history and have faced each other multiple times, creating a competitive and intense rivalry. Here's a detailed analysis of how the game might unfold based on their head-to-head record and current form. Historical contest, head-to-head. Mexico had the upper hand and over Jamaica. They have won majority of their encounters, showcasing their dominance in the region. However, Jamaica has pulled off some significant results against Mexico, demonstrating their ability to compete at the highest level. So we're going to try to get the number of head-to-head with Jamaica versus Mexico first. That's the first thing we're going to do right here. So Jamaica versus Mexico head-to-head. All right. So we're going to find out what is what. So AI score will tell us the head-to-head. So right here, people, total match 14. So 14 total matches. Mexico winning 8 of them. Jamaica, Mexico winning 8, Jamaica winning 2, and we draw 4. Total score 28 goals. Mexico scored 20, Jamaica scored 8. Home stadium 8, 4 to Mexico, and 1. What's that? Home stadium win. Home stadium win. 4 to Mexico, 1 to Jamaica. 3 draws. In that away stadium, 6 in total. 4 wins to Mexico away, and 1 win for Jamaica away, and 1 draw away. So 3 draws at home. Yeah, Nations League. For the Nations League right here, people. So you have the Nations League encounter, Nations League, total games two, um, two draws. Copa America, one, one win to Mexico, zero to Jamaica, zero. World Cup qualifiers, sixth time. We faced sixth time, right? In the World Cup qualifiers, sixth time. Um, Mexico winning four, losing one and drawing one. World Cup, Mexico, five total of five games. Mexico winning three times, Jamaica winning one time and drawing one. All right, people. I know we lost to them in the Gold Cup the other day, 3 goals to 0. That's the last time we played Mexico. 3 goals to 0. We lost to them. So people, the head-to-head right there, I gave you guys all the information in the head-to-head. People, that's all the information in the head-to-head. Jamaica is not looking good when it comes on to the history of playing Mexico. I'm telling you, don't look good at all. Don't look good at all. People, drop on the comment in the comment section. I know what I think. Don't look good at all. Don't look good. Right. So people, based on the head, what comes to your mind though? Like what comes to your mind now? What comes to your mind based on the head? What comes to your mind? So far, it look miserable for Jamaica when it comes to the head. Right now, everything is leading. All the analysis and all most of the people them leaning on to Mexico for the victory based on history. So Jamaica, I think, is up against a lot of things going into this game. History, and also quality players on pitch as well. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can play these um, voice notes. People, give me a second. So I am going to drop the link in the comment section. So I'm going to invite persons to come onto the platform. And I'm going to also drop the number in the all right. So the number is in the comment section. Time to bet them. Clinton McNeil. Time to bet. Clinton McNeil. What do you think about the head-to-head so far? I dropped the information earlier in when I was talking about the head-to-head, and I can go over it again. Just a quick one, and just giving you the total scores on it. So what is up? What is up is Mexico winning most of the games, and Jamaica winning 2 games. I am going to give you that information right about now. Just give me a second. All right, so we are focusing now on what we're going to say. We cannot lose. We cannot lose. Clinton McNeil, so we can't lose. Okay, Clinton. All right, so head to head, people, head to head right now, Jamaica is behind. Head to head, total of 28. Total of 14 games. Right, total matches 14. Mexico winning 8 of it, draw 4, and we win 2 out of it. Yeah, yeah. All right. So That's what's up right there. Remember, people, tomorrow we'll play the game at 8 p.m. Saturday, June 22, 2024. And that match is going to be live. People, live watch along on Unseen Sports TV. You know, we're bringing across, we're doing the analysis of games in the of most games in the Copa America. So you can stay tuned for the 15-minute show. We'll break down, do a post-game show on the games from other teams in their respective groups. You can get analytic standpoint from Unseen Sports and El Futuro as well, and Mashur Williams, who will be on the show soon. People, don't move the cursor, stay and watch while Mashur comes on to, talk about the game as well. All right, so we're moving on now from the head to head, and we are going on now to the recent meetings. All right, so we're looking at recent meetings right now. Recent meetings. In the recent matchup, the game have been close contested, with a Jamaican often putting up a strong defensive performance against Mexico, potent attack. However, in the last game, Mexico defeated Jamaica by 3 goals to nil in the Gold Cup. All right, people. Number two. So we're at number two now, people. We're at number two. Team analysis. So we're looking at Jamaica's strengths now. So we're going to look at Jamaica's strengths. What is Jamaica's strengths? Number one, defensive stability. All right. I don't know why these programs or these softwares think that Jamaica best part of their football now is their defense. But anyway, they say defense stability. Jamaica defense is typically well organized, rely on their physicality and discipline to thwart opposition's attack. All right, to stop opposition's attack. Speed and counter attacks. I think where we have the speed and counter attacks, Jamaica is known for their quick counter attacks, utilizing the speed of their wingers and forwards to exploit gaps in in opponent's defense. Set pieces. With strong aerial players, Jamaica is a constant threat from set pieces, both defensively and offensively. So strengths, defensive solidity. Jamaica defense is typically well organized. Based on what they are saying, I think we can say that yes, but I don't think it is our strongest part of our game. I don't know. Drop a comment in the comment section if you think that our defensive solidity is the strongest part of our game. People, remember, if you want to contribute to the channel, you can do so by, super chat or super sticker. You can, MoneyGram, Western Union, buy us a coffee. The link will be in the description, people, or it is in my bio at the moment. You can buy us a coffee. Um, you know, and the cheapest way, like, subscribe, and share. That's it. Remember, all proceeds going to getting the channel better and production better for you guys to watch and enjoy. All right, people. So we're looking at Jamaica strength going into the game versus Mexico, and we are waiting on our panelists, one of our analysts, right, to come onto the platform so that we can have a discussion on the game and why, we come up with based on the information, what we come up with, and who we will pick based on information given to us, right, people? I am a man that I am Jamaican, and I want Jamaica to win. But at the end of the day, when I look at the evidence and look at history and look at what is there, I think I will lean to the facts rather than lean to what my heart is saying, right? Rather than what my heart is saying. People in the comment section who are not texting, are not typing, are not answer me. You understand me? What do your heart say in this matchup? And what are the facts? Let us differentiate it. I want to hear what your heart is saying about the game and then what the facts is telling you. Drop it down in the comment section. Drop it down in the comment section. You understand me? Drop it down in the comment section. Because right now, the facts based on the history leans towards Mexico. All right. The facts based on history leans towards Mexico. All right. So we finish with we finish with the strengths of Jamaica, which is defensive solidity, speed on the counter, and set pieces. With strong aerial players, Jamaica is constant threat for a set piece, both defensively and offensively. No, 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 no. Kashay, why you doing my bag like that? Can you put it up there for me, please? My headset is in the bag. You can't do like that. Put it over there. Thank you. All right, so we're at key players now. So, key players, Damian Lowe, a solid defender who can anchor the backline and make crucial interception. However, we know that Damian Lowe will play in the midfield. We know that Damian Lowe will go into the middle of the park. All right? Now, when you know that Damian Lowe going into the middle of the park, who can bet Damian Lowe will start in the middle of the park? I can bet you that Damian Lowe will start in the middle of the park, people. Yeah. Damian Lowe are going to start in the middle of the park. Right? Key player, next key player, Demarai Gray. I don't know, but I have to go with what I'm seeing. That like Demarai Gray is ready to play. I don't think he's at full fitness, what we are to see him at. But I think we have to give God thanks that he's back and can run, can lift his hand up and perform. I don't know if starting him is the right thing at the moment, but we have to work with whatever Grimson chooses to do in the game, which are in terms of starting that match. I would love him to start, but I'm looking at the player. Big up, big up, big up. Just put someone to compliment Low. Let's go, boys. Yeah, right. That's a Chelsea. Chelsea Cobham. And that may I tell the people them long time. Just put somebody beside Low to compliment him. That is very important. Yeah, that is very important because he will not make the passes that you want from deep, proper passes. He can make the passes when he's close to the goal, but the proper passes that we need from deep as a midfielder, as a number 6, he doesn't have those in his locker room at the moment. You understand me? Right. So let we move on now to a different point. All right, people. So we're still on key players. So we have Demarai Gray and we have Damian Lowe. Let us look at Ronaldo Cephas. Yeah, man. Hey, people, this is a player that, if refined properly, he can be a world beater. Who believe me? Put up one hand. If you believe me, put up one hand. You understand me? I say, if you don't believe me, I say, people, put up one hand. Yeah, man. Can see us if refined, if work on his weaknesses and get better at it. In like a year or two from now, before he is I would say out of it. Hold on the people. Hold on the people. When I come and remember to like, subscribe, and share to the platform. You know the thing go already. All right. So back to what we are saying right now. People, me ask you a question, man. Not see nobody a drop down. People might listen to me, but them not drop no comment and thing. Why there? All right, so comment drop there now. Cephas on the right, play Bobby somewhere else with the Mayagra on the left. Cephas should not be benched. I think so too. But if you then you're looking back now on the bench now to make changes. Yeah, some changes that we can make. and thing. Yeah, big up Anita Winter, big up yourself, Anita Winter. Coach Dixon, your camera is not set as yet. You need to make sure the audio and your camera is activated so you can come on. All right, sir. All right, that's good now. Coach Dixon, welcome to on Sports TV. How are you doing, sir?
Doing fine, yes, sir. How are you?
I'm okay, man. I'm okay. I'm okay. So, how's the preparation going on to the Kelly Williams final?
uh, just repeat that.
Yeah, break up a little. Me not hear so well. I don't know what's the issue.
All right, just some.
Yeah, hear me well, right?
Right.
All right, go ahead. I was asking, how's the preparation going on for the Kelly Williams final?
For what?
Kelly Williams football final.
Well, most things is going well. Go according to plan. Just preparing. Yeah.
We're not here at all. Jump off and jump on, man. Click the link and come on, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. Click the link and come on, back, Coach Dixon. All right, so Coach Dixon coming on soon. Looking forward to hear his insight on the game. Professional Pro Club, look up yourself. Welcome to Unseen Sports TV. I want you guys to share the link. Just tell a friend that we are on and we are discussing the game, the pre-game show. And this is expert analysis and prediction. All right, people. So we want experts over here to give their insight. And let us make a proper assessment and what we think will transpire based on the facts that is in front of us. Right? Okay, we're not going to say that things can change, because Jamaica team is changing. Jamaica coach system has changed. How we play and so it's changed. So I think that it will be a different one. One change algorithm so far, Tapa. Lala, you're changing algorithm so far, Tapa. What's wrong with you, professional pro club? You're coming to giving jokes over here. Anita Winter, big up yourself. We're gonna need that speed in Seif in Copa. Imagine having to focus on both the America and Seifas. We forward supposed to be happy. True. But then we need to square the ball in the box though. We need to get a forward opportunity to hit the ball in the goal. We're not squaring the ball in the box. We're not passing the ball enough in the attacking third. I think we have difficulties there. The combination play is not sorted out properly, in my opinion. Yeah? Is not sorted out, in my opinion. I think that's where we're focusing on too much individual balances and we're not functioning as a team. We're not functioning as a team. Even we're defending, we're not defending properly. We're defending, but we're not using an outlet. We're defending, but we're not using outlets when we're defending. Right? We can't defend with everybody around the back of the ball. And when we get the ball, we just kick it back to them. That no work. That no work. You understand me? That no work. I mean, I understand all that part of the work. When we are defend, right? Yeah. Anyway, let me see if I can call Coach Dixon. See if it will come on this way.
Hello.
Yeah, Coach Dixon, we're hearing you loud and clear on this side.
One.
You hear me?
One.
Yeah, man, I hear you loud and clear on this side. Go ahead. Coach,
And?
you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, man.
All right. Sound look better now. So when I said the question I'm gonna ask when I come on was how's the preparation going towards the Kelly Williams competition?
Yeah, break up.
All right, look at the internet. I get a problem over your side, man.
Um, you call it straight.
Uh, let me see what I go on the street. All right. All right. So the internet I give coach a little problem. So I don't know. Your speaking party if England have midfield and defense challenge, JA have Red Sea issue. Me not think England have a midfield problem. And the coach not using brain. That's how I believe. Yes, Kuban. Kubam, I tell you, your speaking party. All right, unseen your TV in the back too loud, bro. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. I'm gonna drop the link. Cache, cache. The sound is so loud. The person's in the. Okay, go on the bed. Please. Go on the bed and put it on the fan. We can, When? Going inside? On the bed. All right, people. Sorry about that. I'm back. Wendy, big up yourself. Wendy in the building. Wendy. All right, so you turn on. Oh, it's so now. Oh, it's so now, people. All right, so we're gonna try see if I can, put this close so you guys can hear what Coach Dixon has to say. All right, people. It turned on now. All right, Coach Dixon, what go on? All right, people in the comment section, let me know if you're hearing Coach Dixon. All right, he was trying to come onto the platform, but some difficulties with the internet and so on. So we have to use live credit to get Coach Dixon onto the platform. A renowned coach, used to coach at Mount Pleasant, a youth coach doing well at the youth level. Coach Dixon, how's the preparation going on for the Kelly Williams so far at your school? Finals. Yes, yes. Right. Right. Okay, okay. So you think about the Jamaica match though? Like the Jamaica match will come up. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Okay. Okay. I believe though, based on history, Jamaica is on the back foot right now. Mexico look like they have the upper hand going into this game based on head to head. 14 games. Mexico winning 8 and we're winning 2, drawing 4 games. It just look. And the last game that we played, we lost it 3 goals in the World Cup. So for me, it look away. We have some key player or playing style. We don't really like it, but however, we're getting result with it. You think that we can get a result with that playing style that Grimson using right now? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, right. The team that need the most will win for sure. And I think Jamaica need it, I think we need it, we want it, based on how we're behaving with a lot of issues surrounding the games and so on, Leon Bailey issue and so on. I think we want it now, and the fans want the players to go out there and perform.
Well, the thing about it is that we have to understand that the road to the World Cup is slow.
Right,
And it won't be easy.
right.
The situation with Leon Bailey is just a little hiccup, but I think the GFF and the coach, he spoke about it to this point, and he was clear. So I
Mhm.
guess the Leon Bailey issue is water under the bridge. Just leave now to the players and the coaches staff to be focused and do what they have to do.
All right. So, name the formation that you would like to see. Grimson use, and outer Bowser are what's his name? The other striker there from England,
That
Antonio.
Antonio.
Yes. Which one you will start? So first with the
All right.
formation and the one with
All right. So I am a 4-3-3 fan.
All right.
I am a 4-3-3 attacking fan.
Yes.
But regarding the Boza and Antonio, it depends on how the coach decide on play. So, for example, if he's going to play a position-based football,
Right.
you know that, all right, he will play with a stronger man who can play to his own stuff and with your support. But if he's going to play where he creates the overload and then moves to the other side, and understand then you play the player as the most fair.
Right.
You understand what I mean? So it all boils down to how he's going to play and if he's going to play through his formation.
All right, my boss. There you have it, people, from Coach Dixon. Yeah, man, giving his insight on the game. What's your prediction, though? Drop a prediction before you leave.
Well, I always look at things because I carry Jamaica for a 2-1 win.
I think Jamaica can win, though. My heart is saying Jamaica can win, but the facts is in front of me showing me that Mexico have the upper hand. So, it is two-way about it, Coach Dixon. And for my preparation into the Kelly Williams competition, I have to take a break because of the exam. But we're planning on to, keeping a camp for them to get them ready on a weekend for the final.
Before you leave, if you watch the England versus Denmark game the other day,
Yes.
you will see that the team they classified as the underdog showed up. You know, and that's the football. That's why I said that football is big at the day. There's so many persons see that from Mexico as a good team and this, but to avoid community, let's see, we're going to carry Jamaica for 2 weeks.
All right, my boss. Yeah, man. Respect for coming on to the platform and giving your two sides. You're hearing the analysis from Coach Dixon. People, Unseen Sports and Coach Dixon will match up again in the Kelly Williams. Everybody leading to the 30th of June at Jacksall, the Kelly Williams football competition on the 13th and on the 9th. See you there, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, big up yourself. All right, people. So, Coach,
Go on, big boss.
wagwan. Always things.
Most things all right,
Yeah,
How
man.
things with you?
I'm okay, man. I'm okay. We're trying to guide the fans by doing these shows and getting people to share their pointers on a YouTube space where other persons can hear them, and they can exercise what they know and build their career as well on these platforms. It's not all about me who is on the platform doing the work. It's about the fans, getting them to love the sport and follow the reggae boys and so on. So
All right.
I'm feeling proud doing this work.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think about the game so far? Jamaica going up against Mexico. In history, it shows that head-to-head, Mexico is better than us. Mexico
Mm-hmm.
winning 8 games out of the 14. We only winning 2 and we're drawing 1. So that's 8-8. So that history is there and it's on us. We only winning 2. I think, one of those games is in Jamaica and the other one is in USA when they beat them in the Gold Cup, One Love. I remember that game I almost jumped over a glass
That was the
table.
semi-final, Gold Cup semi-final.
Yeah, when I jump over on
Partner.
glass table, nearly mash up myself when Taxi Lawrence scored the free kick.
Right.
Yeah. Big up Taxi Lawrence for that goal, a wonderful free kick, and we'll kick them out and we'll go to the final, we'll lose again. I'm telling you, I was sad about the final. But we can't beat them big side and go to the final, we'll give again. You understand what I mean, people? Rich Paul, the link drop in the comment section, you can jump on the Rich Paul, the link in the comment section, bro.
Naturally my heart I go say Jamaica,
Eh?
Because they say everything favor Mexico.
Yeah.
So we just have to go out there and we have to work hard. It's gonna take a whole heap of hard work. And off the ball.
Yeah.
We're not playing a pretty football, but I mean, if we can get the result, that's the most important thing, right?
The result is the most important thing. But let we look back. But make us say we can look at the key players that Jamaica have and or playing style. So I'm gonna read something for the persons in the comment section, also you as well.
Yeah.
In terms of our strength, we have defensive solidity, we have speed and counter attack, and we also have set piece, and we also have key individual players who can create things at any given time. So defensively, Jamaica is typically well organized, rely on their physical and discipline to stop opposition from scoring. But I don't believe that our defense is the best part of our strongest part of the game. What do you say about that?
We defend well, but I think we have we attack. Attack our strongest point.
But attack is our strongest point. Yeah, that's what I believe as
that's
well.
what I think. Or attack. But then again, the best way to defend is to attack. But then again, Jamaica is not a team who keep the football.
That is an issue.
So that's an issue when we say the best way for defend is to attack.
Yeah,
but I mean, if we can get a balance in the midfield, and we play upon the counter, we all know what Cephas can do. I think Cephas are the X factor. We all see.
Hold on, we soon go to the key player. Them just make a focus man. We strengths first. We're gonna go up on the key player. Them. So I mention me. Cause that's one topic. A whole heap argument around Cephas.
So we need to strike a balance in terms of when we don't have the ball, in terms of how we defend or organize, and when we have the ball, what we do with it. So naturally Al Grimson go with a defensive style. See? So we're gonna defend deep and try to catch him from the counter.
Yeah, I feel like that we're gonna try though, but I believe that we can go in. No. I believe that we can go in them pace. You see how Canada play Argentina, although them lose, Canada show me say, yo, don't be afraid of them big team. You can create. If Canada score them goal, it'll be a different game last night.
Yes, right. But all right. So we're gonna play right up in them face, yeah? We have the personnel in the middle to keep the football. Remember, if you play on them face, as a clean sheet, you can keep it up. Right?
Oh, that's why I say now. Then we have to focus on our strengths. Who are our strengths in attack? Get the ball to Demarai Gray. Get the ball to Bobby Reed.
Demarai Gray and Cephas, Bobby Reed. But then again, what's the fitness status of Demarai Gray? Is he okay? That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So we can always start with strengths, but it's been a while he haven't played because in shoulder injury. He's just coming back. Can he play 90 minutes? Is he up to speed? That's a big call for the coaching.
Yeah, man, you're making a lot of sense, coach. You're making a lot of sense right now. Continue, my bro.
That's a big call for the coaching staff in the first game on the eve of Copa America. But I mean, he's in camp. We have camp for a few days now, so they can do their own assessment. And let's hope they'll make the right decision.
Yeah, Coach Dixon, you're right. You're on point. You are on point. All right. Let us look at our next strength. All right. So we're going to look at our next strength. Our next strength is speed and counter attack. Jamaica is known
Right.
for their quick counter attacks, utilizing their speed of their wingers and forward to exploit gaps in the opponent's defense. What's your take on that?
Well, first and foremost, we think we need to decide who we're gonna play with CFAS. I think CFAS, based on the last two games.
To organize, immature. Sorry about that. Continue, Coach Dixon.
I'm saying based on the last two games we played, I think CFAS give itself a good chance to start tomorrow. So for me, we're gonna play CFAS on the left or on the right, and who else? That's the big call for the coaching staff. That's what I think.
So you play CFAS and them are agree?
Yeah, but again, Demarai Gray fitness is the factor. If he's up to speed, for sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but every coach different, Coaches
Well,
work on for what their doctor will say, and so on, and what the player might say. Think the player will say, "Hey, you better me start or not. You better me not start." But me
all right. For
personally,
me,
I
I'm starting Gray. Gray,
no.
Cephas, and
In,
Boza to the middle.
people are gonna beat unseen sports with this, right? People are gonna beat unseen sports with this, but me not like start people who injured in my game. I just because the first 15 minutes of the game, bro, that is where steam I come on for people. Steam hot. You
Right.
get what I say? And if you can't keep up to the steam, that means you have a week, you have a rest, 3 and 1/4 player play. And a
Yeah, but
quarter they can't cast you a
again,
goal.
unseen. Remember, says a shoulder injury might come from, right?
Yeah, but a bunks on the shoulder
So
can limp him up, can cause
yeah,
an
but
issue.
well, that's true. But I mean, it's not a foot injury. So if he's fit, if his shoulder is intact, I'll start him for sure.
All right, one thing we know about injury. A player going into attack. All right, I wouldn't start. If I play Argentina, I wouldn't start them again and again. You know why? You
Why?
have one baller, you have one winger there for Argentina with Acuna. Them man in a ramp flick down people.
Right.
Eh? Allow me I tell.
And
How much
Laurel
time I see
also.
lick down the man them for Canada?
Yeah,
Not that.
Acuna. Right. Him
I
play
same
with
play.
body. Yeah.
He must not lick you down and people are bad. He not play for lick you down.
All
Not like
right.
that.
So say Gray's out. You would start Cephas and who else?
You have to start Severs and put Bobby Reed over on the next side.
Bobby Reed. And who you're gonna play through the middle?
Eh?
Who you playing through the middle?
As a number 9.
As the 9, right?
Bowser me that start in a baseball history.
Baseball farm and history.
Baseball farm and history for Jamaica.
Yeah, because for me, we play a 4-3-3. When we attack, when we defend, we play a 4-2-3-1.
The system has changed.
Yeah, that's what I would play. So when we defend, we have more bodies in the middle of the park.
Travis Spencer, big up yourself. Welcome
That's
to the
how I would
platform.
play.
Okay, Travis, we
But
soon reach a part there. Hold on there. Travis, we soon reach a part there. We're going to talk about players and so on. Yeah, man, say? We soon reach a part there. Just hold on upon it. We want to discuss the formation where we think he might come with and the players where we're going to start. And the tactical gameplay where we think he might come with in the game. You understand me? Also, I'm going to look on what I think Mexico will come with as well. All right, people? So what I want you guys to do now in the comment section is to share the live to as much person as possible. Link is in the description. You can come onto the platform when you are ready to come on. Just show your face or, make a sound and I can know if you are there and put you onto the platform. All right, people? We don't want any spam people on, so that's why we have to do it. You understand me, I say? Yeah, man. Peso again, Chelsea, Coban, low, sit on the base, a back 4 to do the work. A stopper, yeah, put low. Stopper, number 6. Big up my friend Donovan Ferguson. Hey, Donovan Ferguson. Breaking news, people. Breaking news. Donovan Ferguson. Dagan Ferguson, sorry. A GC Foster student, also, a graduate of the B license of the JFF. Also, he is going to be the head coach of the one and only Portmore United. I don't know if you want to call him friend and see and give him a job. If I ever carry some water, you can call him. I will learn. I'm a C license coach, so I think I'm qualified to be an assistant. I'm not qualified to be an head coach of a Premier League team at the moment, but I can be my assistant. So Damon Ferguson, if you're listening, you can link up and see and I'm come assist you. You understand me? And I also have massage therapist skill and all these skills. You understand? Yeah, man. People, big up on yourself. Yeah.
You even
So
have
coach
his coaching staff already, boss.
I know, man. I told him. Travis, all right. Make we see what coach tomorrow. I think what's his name? Tapa will go to a mobile. We might hear Tapa a mobile. Yeah, man. The Brazilian gone,
Well, that's the job that is available. But unseen, in the middle of the part now, see? Everybody has to start Nana, which I don't have a problem. But you have to have someone beside Nana that can pass the football.
That's what I'm saying, but people want ready make. People want ready make. We not develop nobody. You see what I say? So we have to find a way we can fix the issue by putting somebody beside him. We can't use Lati Body here.
And if we start Nana, what we are going to do with Lati Body here?
Lati Body here, to me, can play in the back three. I think back three setup is the best setup playing against this team.
So we're going to play
3-5-2. 3-5-2.
But even if we're going to play 4-3-3, we can defend with 5 and attack with 5, right?
Yeah. We can also defend with 4 as well. We can also drop in our back 4. When we attack with 6 person and go up and 7 or sometimes I hit 2.
But we want somebody to complement Nana who can pass the ball.
It's simple. We're using 5 in the midfield. So that means you have 2 persons inside who are always the close to him. Take it from the left, take it from the right.
Yeah.
We're using 2 forward. We're using Cephas and a Bowser up top. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but Cephas' job though is to peel wide.
So if you're gonna play,
anytime
3-5-2, right?
Anytime Bobby Reid drive in the midfield now, I drive wide. Cephas come inside.
So who is it? All right, we're playing 3-5-2. Nana, who are gonna sit?
Nana, and so in the 5 now, in the 3 we're going in the middle now. The 3 we're in the middle now would that be Nana, Bobby Reid and Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then the Greg Lee and something out wide. Greg Lee and Lati Body out wide. They have freedom for go up and freedom for come back. Freedom for drive.
Greg Lee and Lati Body here.
Yeah.
So that Lati Body here play what, right? Wing back?
Right wing back.
So why not play Lambakisa right wing back?
No. Greg Lee left foot man. Sorry. People want to buckle me. Greg Lee.
Yeah, Greg Lee play left wing back.
Left wing back.
Lambakisa play right
wing back. Yeah.
And Lati Body here play right center half.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pinnock play to the middle. Or Pinnock.
I think Pinnock play good on the right side.
Right side. So who's gonna play in the middle of both of them?
I think I'm going with Deshaun Bernard.
Deshaun Bernard?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Deshaun Bernard.
I would put Bernard to the left or to the right.
Yeah, man. Them say Pinnock good at the left.
Pinnock play through the middle.
Pinnock good at the left.
Play through the middle.
Pinnock good at the left. I think Bernard should stay in the middle.
But you want seniority and you want someone that talk who plays through the middle,
Yeah, but Bernard is playing a lot of games for Jamaica. Remember, playing for Jamaica is different. And you want to keep it close to what you have started, playing. You don't want to change up a lot.
I don't have an issue with him starting, and see.
No, he's not. He's not
Where he
starting. I'm
started.
saying based on how play the competition, them how we play. It's always Bernard through the middle.
Right.
So when you change too much, it may cause an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Big up Eric Cross. Big up
So
yourself.
which one of the keepers we are looking at?
Eh?
Because that can be an issue too,
The keeper.
Yeah. Which one of the keepers we're looking at?
We look at
Wait.
Yeah, wait are going to go. I don't think wait blunder big. Yeah, because they Blake can't play. And I think Blake they reach at the match, reach at the station.
Well, no man, we know say Blake is out. So we have 3 keepers. So we have Shakwan, we have Wait, and we have what's his name? Burke.
Shakwan, Wait, Jamali Wait as a young goalkeeper there, and Blake. So 4 that.
Yeah, and the other guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 4
so
that.
we are looking at Wait to start.
Yeah, man, I wait to start.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Clark our next goalkeeper.
Yeah. Clark, yeah, sorry. Clark.
Reason boss, your device need to
Burke,
connect. You know, connect properly. I don't know what is the issue with your connection right now at the moment. Need to get it sorted out, reason boss.
Well, and see, you have to play transitional football. We know we're going to defend deep when them come at it, but when we win the football, what we are going to do in the attack?
You know,
when take chances.
I'm going to say something to you. All the games them where Mr. Jamaica play against Mexico and we lose, you know what we do? Play transitional football.
All right, so what would you suggest that the coach do tomorrow?
The first 15 minutes of the game.
Remember, it's the first game of the tournament,
Yeah, man, the first 15 minutes. The first 15 minutes of the game, I think we're supposed to press wisely. We're supposed to activate a press. Try to win the ball. I want to win with Mexico. Then we lose the ball, but we need to score. Yo, other part they are mashing up,
The chances. We are getting too much chances and we are not finishing. And the next problem is we don't press as a team at times. You would say the wingers, the 2 wingers and the forward, they are pressing, but the midfield are sitting. The midfielders, them are sit.
Yeah.
So we have to press as a team.
Yeah.
Because guess what? We're going to have them down at the corner flag and then we'll let them out easy. We'll let them out too easy because we're not press as a team. So we have to try to get all of that right. That's the only way we can get something out of the game here. We have to get that right.
Yeah, man. All right. We could go upon now the key players them now for Jamaica. So let me look at the key players. Person in the comment section, please to drop your comment. Let me know that you are here and you're live and you're watching and you're listening to Unseen Sports TV. Remember, if you want to contribute to the platform, you can buy Unseen Sports a coffee. The link is in my bio and it will be in the description. So if you want to buy Unseen Sports a coffee, you can do so. If you want to, purchase a super sticker or a super chat, you can do so. If you're overseas, if you want to support by MoneyGram, money transfer, whatever, if you're in Jamaica or anywhere in the world, you can do so. Just link up Unseen Sports and he will send you his details. All right, people, remember the proceeds goes to helping a youngster, helping a player, helping anybody in sports. We set up the stream and so on and make sure the stream are running good. The easiest way and the freest way to support Unseen Sports is like and subscribing to the platform. Coach Dixon, let us look at the players that we have in our arsenal that can create damage. So first, looking at Ronaldo Cephas, a dynamic winger capable of creating chances and scoring goals. What's your take on Ronaldo Cephas?
Well, you see, the thing is with Cephas, I think one of the most important things is most defenders outside of his speed, they don't know what he's coming with. And because of that, he can hurt you. If we play him how we're supposed to play him, he will hurt a lot of defenders. A lot of defense, he will hurt them. but we have to do it the right time, and we have to play him, ensure that he's playing the right way and in the right position also.
All right. So for me, I know his, watching him, I know his weakness. You know, but I don't think Mexico, based on how Mexico play with space behind, they can really, stop him. I think the only way they can stop him is to double team and you know, him himself, make some bad dribbling. But once he makes those dribbles correct and his decision making in terms of when to pass the ball, when to make the run, improves in this game, I think we will, beat this Mexico team by 2 goals to nil. If Cephas, that part of the puzzle, clicks in this game, we have a chance to win. That's how I look at it. What's your say on what I said a while ago?
Yeah, as I'm say, once you play him the right way, and the
Once him
most
play the right way,
important, once he plays the right way and put away him chances, you have to put away chances. Too often, we get too much chance and we not put them away.
yeah,
And
man.
most of the time, he come back to Andre. Most of the time,
Yeah, especially in the USA game. Remember, we get USA to
right?
kill them, and we dash it away.
And we dash away chances, and then what? 89 minutes. Them finish off. We have to complete the chances, man.
Yeah, man, we have to score it. And Reason Boss, come in, Reason Boss. Check in. So we're talking about Ronaldo
Bless
Silva,
up.
key player, right? And I said Ronaldo Silva's capability is right there in front of our eyes. And I'm saying that if Ronaldo Silva can fix some of his contraindication in the game and make it becomes an indication, then he will be a world player. I think, maybe he's out in the big scene too late. Some persons are late bloomer. Maybe he can get a year of big shine. But I think NM fix these deficiencies and he will be a big club soon. What's your take?
I don't perhaps rate him as highly as you do from the sound of Oya Flex regarding CFAS. His speed is electrifying, genuine quality, dangerous speed. The Kingsley Coleman of France kind of speed, maybe even quicker. CFAS could be a big weapon in this Copa America for Jamaica. At the moment, I've been struggling to, and this is good for Jaime, I guess. He's got a challenge. He's got some pick decisions. I don't have Cephas in my reason was provisional starting lineup, though that's ostensibly because I've got one Demarai grip on the left hand side, and Cephas I've not seen him enough on the right hand side, and I think defensively I'm not sure how strong he will be defensively against the Mexicans. Offensively, listen, he would be a handful, and Jamaica need the attacking quarter to be functioning. We need goals to ensure we have a chance of getting into the top two positions in our group. It won't be easy, but defensively, and Coach Jaime. So there's my thinking, there's Coach Jaime's thinking. I think he's even less likely to choose Cephas on the right. Therefore, he might be an impact player. The Mara Gray starts. But there's some interesting selections in midfield and in the back defensive unit for Jamaica that leave me with mixed emotions. But I think there's some good choices, some interesting choices to make. If we're going to go back three, could we dare go back two, a back four, central defenders? Dare we? Or are we going to fill it with a bag of defensive midfielders? Interesting. But Cephas, not sure if he's going to start. Impact player, definitely. Pace to burn. His football and IQ in the Copa America will be seriously tested. These Venezuelans and Ecuadorians, they won't enjoy speed and pace, but they're good defenders. They know how to stop opponents. Trust me on that. Check their South American CONMEBOL defensive record. Ecuador, ready. Venezuela, ready. Mexico, they'll have done their homework. If they haven't, snooze and you lose. Cephas is quality offensively. I worry about his IQ. Not sure if it's going to be developed in time to get the job done. What say you?
All right. So, based on when you were talking, it sent me back to try to convince you and change your mind why I will start Cephas. And I wouldn't start Cephas as a winger per se, more of a striker winger, in my opinion. So I will play. I would try to use two formations, either a 3-5-2 or a 4-4-2. All right. And the reason why is because when we played Mexico at Mexico in the Azteca, where Mexico is strongest, we came up with a 2-2 draw. We should have won that game if it wasn't for different defensive foolishness by Javier Brown, in my opinion. Now, in that game, Leon Bailey, who is a winger, started as a left right striker in that game. Shamar Nicholson also started in that game as well. The big man was on the bench, which was the West Ham striker, Michael Antonio. In the midfield, we played 4 with Bobby Reed out wide. All right. So if we shift, Ravel is not here, Daniel Johnson is not there, Jamal Lowe is not there. So we have Leon Bailey is not there, Javier Brown is not there, right? Ethan Pinnock will, in my opinion, would start as the left center back, as I am playing. So I'm using 4-4-2. So I'll go with Ethan Pinnock. Then I will go with Bernard. Then I will go with Lembi Kisa on the right, Gregory on the left. All right, so that will be my back 4 with Jamali Waite in goal. All right, Jamali Waite was also the goalkeeper. In the midfield now, I would have Damian Lowe with Anderson, right? On the left side, I will have Bobby Reed, and on the left side,
On the left hand side, you would have Bobby Reed. On the
on the
left
right
hand
hand
side
side,
of
I
the
would have
midfield, you have
right hand side Bobby Reed.
Bobby Reed, right, not left. Okay, right, yes.
Yeah. And on the other side, I have no choice but to either use Casey Palmer or Alex Marshall, but I will go with Casey Palmer instead. All right. Then up top, I would have Shamar Nichols and Cephas. Cool. Now, my instruction would be similar to what I played in that game. I would go direct, but how I would go direct is not to kick hopeful ball going forward. It's trying to get the ball on the ground to our wingers as quick as possible. Oh, Demar Gray will be on the left. Sorry, people. Demar Gray. I have to start. That's why I would have to start Demar Gray on the left. I'm sorry. I did not mention Demar Gray, but Demar Gray have to start. Whether his injury is not fixed as yet, but I don't know. That's bothering me. That is just one of the things that is bothering me. Which ball? If he's up to par to run with that first 15 minutes of the game, where defender is going to lick him left, right, and center.
It's a very, very important point. Coach Jaime and the staff will be closest to that particular situation to determine if he does start. Very good point. If he starts, who? Because I noticed that you have Palmer and Cephas, but you say you would have Gray if fit. Who would you then be dropping from your starting 11? Palmer or Cephas?
I would have to go with Palmer.
You drop Palmer to the bench.
No, I would Palmer or Cephas.
If you have Greer, I'm just checking. Let me just write down your. I'm going to give you my 11, and I'm just writing down your one. So you have Pinnock, Bernard, Lembekiza, Lee, Lowe, Anderson, Reed, Boza. So now you have Cephas, Palmer, or Greer. All that work. Boza still up top?
Boza up top with Cephas.
Right. So I have Cephas just behind. So I'm scratching Greer.
No,
I mean
4-4-2
Palmer
no,
to the bench in your formation.
4-4-2.
4-4-2.
4-4-2. 4-4-2, sir.
4-4-2.
So Bernard.
Okay, so Reed, Anderson, Lowe, Gray, and Cephas and Boza up top.
Right.
Wow.
Bobby on the
That's
right,
that.
Bobby on the right, Grape,
Great on
Grape
the
on
left.
the left, and this now low in the middle. So,
All right, I've got it. I've got that written down.
so
Cephas up top is a challenge.
he's playing as a
Go ahead.
left, well, a right striker. All right. So his role, I want Bowser to play as a point striker. So him not go stray right or him not go stray left. Him go stay central. That's what I want him to do most of the time. But if the scenario requires him to go wide, then no problem. But I want him to stay central and get those flick on and those head off. If I get one of those head off properly and Cephas can run onto one of those balls, it is mayhem. It is mayhem. And if he scores, it is lights out. One of those direct balls to Bowser and Bowser get a head off to Cephas and we can go on one foot race. I'm telling you, that defender is in trouble. Rich Bow? Rich Bow?
I'm thinking. Interesting. Do you think
All
that
right.
I can hear you? Can you hear me?
I'm hearing it loud and clear.
You can hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right. That how adept is Cephas at performing that role? It almost seems as though you're relying
All
on
right. So
a
remember,
few occasional flick-ons for him to run off of them something there. Go ahead.
I don't think you're really, based on what you're saying to me right now, it seems to me that you don't really hold the quality of Cephas. You're not seeing the quality of Cephas. The only issue, and if
I
you
think
look at the
Cephas is
facts,
most important. I think so. Cephas playing deep in the midfield, not deep. Cephas using his speed from a left-hand side where the Marai is, that kind of place there. When he played
no,
against the Dominican Republic,
no,
that kind of position, I think that's where he's more effective. But if
no.
he's got the ability to work in other areas of the pitch, go ahead.
In not Macedonia where he scored a bag of goals, they shift him from the wide and play him as a right striker. More, he's playing wing, because he drops to the wide sometimes and create chances for others. But he's closer to the goal, so sometimes he scores for himself. You don't need to pass. When you forget
Is
what
he
I'm saying,
clinical enough?
huh?
Is
No,
he
he's not
clinical enough?
clinical enough right now for Jamaica. But when he was in Macedonia, he was scoring. So that means there's something in his game that needs to be fired up, something in his locker room that needs to be fired up, that he can score goals. And I see him scoring wonderful goals especially for his club in Ankara Gucci in Turkey. But when the one-on-one, I think the more chances you get in front of the goal without doing a lot of work before reaching in front of the goal, he will score. Like most of the time, I have to do a lot of work, and I think that is one of his issue when getting the opportunity. He have to beat a man, run from about 50 yards. Then when he reach the goal now, focusing on scoring, he will get it right. But I want to see him getting a ball in front of the goal and just, do a lot of work and trying to finish. When you forget what I say.
I do. It's sound reasoning. I hear what you're saying. I hear where you're coming from. I hear what you're saying. You've been thinking that one through. I understand that.
Yeah, so we can continue now. I think that um the flick on first is one, and also when Bobby Ray drive inside, picking up that ball to hit the midfield, pushing that ball out wide. Then Cephas can filter out wide, taking that position and we can play it wide. So then that draw a defender from that defensive, position in that center back position from Mexico to come over. Now, if before that Cephas was creating problem, then we'll draw more than one or draw two, then we can attack through their strength and score through their weak point.
Hmm. You've been thinking this one through. There's substance in what you're saying, unseen. There's
It
substance.
it it, it
There's
only works
substance.
though. It only works though if Cephas can make the right decision at the right time.
And there's the rub. Let me give you my starting 11, and
All
you'll be
right.
surprised, or maybe not. Um, I was crossing out and crossing out, but this is the one that I actually came up with before I heard your team. And strikingly similar. Waiting goal,
Mm-hmm.
Pinnock and Bernard in defence, Greg Lee, Lembekise. Then we slightly differ. I've got Joe Latibeaudiere and Damien Lowe
Well,
in the midfield with Reed. All right.
Larry. So Greg Lee, Pinnock, Latibodier,
Usual
Greg Lee,
suspects.
Pinnock, Latibodier, and Wells, Lembekisa.
Damien Lembe, Lembekise and Greg Lee, Pinnock and Bernard. Wait, that's the
Pinnock
back. That's
and
the defence.
Bernard. Pinnock and Bernard. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
man.
you did 6 now, 6 roll. Low. We are play them right across our diamond.
Well, you see, it's almost. This is the interesting thing now. Is that I'm trying to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joe Latibeaudiere and Lowe in the centre of midfield.
Why are you going with Latibodier?
Great.
Oh God, Jesus Christ. Continue.
Hold on there. I mean, listen, this is not set in stone as far as I'm concerned. I'm saying that Jaime has actually got a couple of or more decisions to make, which we'll look to discuss. Gray, Reed, and Boza. Boza up top, Gray on the left, Reed on the right, and I'm hesitating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here's the thing though. I'm trying to bold solidify this midfield. I've got Anderson, just like you, and it's interesting because that I can see that from Jaime's point of view and us as fans. Is Anderson, when in the heat of battle, is he experienced enough and trustworthy enough to perform defensive as well as attacking duties? It's going to be a handful in that midfield. Why I've gone for him ahead of Casey Palmer, which is a tough decision. Palmer, I think, is better offensively. I think he's still not shown us the best form that he's shown for Coventry. But I think Palmer, attacking wise, he can deliver piercing passes for a Gray, possibly a Reed or a Boza to
So you're
latch
going with
onto.
you're
But
going where you playing? What formation you playing? 4-3-3?
call it 4-4-3-2-1.
Alright. So Greg Lee, Pinnock, Bernard, Lemekis, Lower Lati, and Wells. Casey Palmer.
Anderson, Lotte Badair, Low, Anderson, Gray, Reed, Boza.
And then Gray, Reed, and then Bowser. All right.
I don't think Casey Palmer defensively is strong enough, and that's not his game. No, if we want to be bold, we feel that over the course of 90 plus minutes, Jamaica want to create more chances than um, prevent opportunities against us to concede goals. Then I'd go Casey Palmer. If you want a balance, which is something that Jaime is looking for, I personally, as a football fan, would be looking for a balance. And Anderson has shown potential that he could perform that role a little better than Casey Palmer. Damien Lowe, he's a defender who's got ability to do something in midfield. Of course, the Canada game is the case in point. But will he produce performances like that, game in, game out? I don't know. Is he in the midfield? No, I would say. Can he produce forward passes on a regular enough basis to spark the likes of Gray and Reed into action? Boza, I don't know. Latibadier, he could be just as good in central defence as a back three, potentially. But he's a man that Jaime seems to be keen on developing further in that CDM type role. And if Joel is up for it, he's got the intelligence. He's not the best. He's not a Kante. He's not a Tony Cruz. No, he's not a Declan Rice. But he is our own Jamaican CDM. We got to deal with the cards that were dealt with.
All right. So me give the people me give the drop a squad in the comment and the people them agree rate it. Them give a 3 out of 10 still. And a man said, thank God you're not the coach, respectfully, sir.
Listen,
They might beat the bad.
there's no problem at all. I'd love to hear what the viewers and subscribers to Rich Post Sports and of course Unseen. I'd love to hear what their starting lineup is. As I said, are going to be presented to Jaime Halgunson. He's the man in the hot seat. He's the man who's taking the coaching lessons. He's the man who's going to be at the wheel as this Copa America campaign begins in earnest. I will defer happily to what Coach Jaime is going to do by way of a lineup. I'll tell you from the back, from the get-go, if it was me looking at the defense, I've only gone for a back two in Pinnock and Bernard because they're the best, arguably best two young athletic defenders that we have. Personally, to lock things down, and I think this is where Coach Jaime would be going, he'd be looking for a back three. He will be looking for a back three. And my first formations and first selectorial decisions, viewers and subscribers, make no mistake, was a back three. Pinnock, Bernard, and if you have Hector, or replace Hector because he might be a little lacking for pace, put in a Joe Latibode as part of a back three, that could be the way to go. You put Joe Latibode in a back three with a Pinnock and Bernard, for example. That means Hector is potentially dropped to the bench. I don't think he's got enough experience at the highest level to operate in the center of midfield. If you disagree with me, no problem. But that midfield area then becomes an increasingly challenging area of the field. As it is, it's challenging enough. Damian Lowe stays there. If that's the case, who joins a Damian Lowe in midfield? If Joe Latibode, who gets a lot of flack, goes into the defense. If you have him on the pitch at all. If you want Joel in defense as part of a back three with Pinnock and Bernard, no problem. If you want him with Pinnock, Hector, and Latibode as part of the back three, great. Then you're moving the puzzle from one place to another. Who constitutes your midfield? That's the conundrum that Coach Jaime has been left with. He has trusted Joe Latibode to do the job. I'd like to know what the viewers and subscribers say. Give us your midfield. Casey Palmer, Anderson. You think that's good enough? Do you think that can handle the rigors of this Copa America competition? You tell me. Speak.
Rich Paul, I personally believe that Ravel Morrison should be in this team. I don't care what nobody wants to say. You know, Ravel Morrison in
Ravel
this
is
team.
his. Yeah. Give us a history level
No,
lesson.
you
Yeah, give
ask
us,
me a question, I mean, I tell
big
you,
man.
say Ravel
A history
19,
lesson.
I feel more confident.
I would personally feel,
I,
reason
do,
bars
I
understand that
don't think,
Ravel Morrison as a
all right, so
midfielder,
it's just,
easily one of the best Jamaica has.
if you ask me, I just lower
Easily.
Anderson right now, I think, in that midfield, where defensively can do something. Going forward the ball, I'm not seeing Casey Palmer as, let me not say Casey Palmer. He have to prove me wrong. You know, like, I know, like, people will say, like, Latibode, but no. I know Latibode could play or on the back very well, but that in the midfield. So, he have to just prove me wrong. I think we need to give him a timeline, step up now and start push the ball. I think his dribbling is issue. Him lose the ball, in all leg of the ball. You understand what I mean? So that's why
I
I
understand
think
it.
Bobby Reed should take over that number 10 position.
The number 10, you said.
Mm.
That midfield, it's just a really interesting thing. If you believe in the CDM position, Damian Lowe plus who in the midfield? Anderson, Casey Palmer, Wes Harding. I've not seen Harding perform for Jamaica. Does he have a part to play in this game
Ricardo
at all?
Baggio. Well,
In
I
these
may tell
games?
Ricardo Baggio. Ricardo Baggio, I understand say him not play. But him a baller where I try to go in one club. Him always a train and I try to get himself fit. I will not say he will be fit enough to play at this highest level for a long period of time, but I'm sure that I think him can get one nice 30 minutes full max. Yeah? And if him can get 30 minutes full max, why not start him and then take him off? I am sure that Robert Morris playing on the field, he will give us you know what they call him, Pastor, again? um, penetrative pass. The analysts always call the pass a different. When them call it final pass. Yeah, make some final passes. So I'm telling you people, but he's not there. So let us look at who is there. I think. So Badger comment again and say it would be better you say a fit Ravel should be in it. But there are a lot of persons in the team that is not fit. Look at the injured players. So what are you talking about? I'll give him to select injured players in the squad. Amari Bell, Pinocchio who have an ankle injury. Blake. So what are you saying to me? Why Ravel couldn't go? Ravel is not injured. But Ravel is not injured and
I'd have to, I'd
the
have
coach
to,
select injured players. Them are agree just a back come off of
I'd
the
have,
injury. Not fully recovered yet at all.
listen, I'd have to agree with Roberto Baggio. I think unseen you'd understand where Roberto is coming from. In a nutshell, Jaime has not been choosing him for a
I
reason.
think it's more
Continues
than
not to
more
choose
than
him,
just
and
fitness alone. I think it's personal stuff. Why they're not having Ravel in the team?
well,
Because if you look at it,
well, with his personal on that, quick and easy, I'll say let me split the difference because you might have more of an inside line than the reason boss in London, England. But I would say I'm not particularly comfortable. No, I'm not comfortable with a midfielder being given a 30, 35 minutes, for example, run from the start of a game to influence a game and then come off. I don't think for the good and positivity and forwardness of the team that can work. If that's what you was coming with. You're not saying come on for the final 30 minutes because the game might be gone by then. If you have to come on for the first 30, 35 minutes while in fit and then in bus and then come off and somebody come on again, that disrupts the flow of the team. I don't think that's the basis to bring
I
in
don't think so.
a
If
Ravel
you
Morrison.
convert your chances, I don't think it disrupts the flow.
That's if some buts. There's no guarantee that the man
Yeah, but
produce
football
a
is about
pass
ifs
and
and
it's gonna.
buts.
Well, there's no if some buts. Ravel not the both. So we have to concentrate with the regular boys who they
Right,
both right on the
that is
case
the
right
right
now.
thing. No, that is the right thing. Is not there for true. You're right about that. Mr. Them pick. What him name again? The defender who let them stop pick now. Enough time when him they on the team. Remember say Chuck. But anyway, we can
Who
move
you
from
talk?
Ravel.
Jamaica, England. Who you talk?
Yeah, and pick Mario up and Mario up in their no club at all. So yeah, you see you laugh. Personal feelings them a carry for the bottom. But let us move on to um so we finish with CFAS. Let us look at Mexico's strength. Attacking prowess, Mexico boasts a versatile and potent attack with creative midfielders and clinical forwards. Ball possession. Often dominance possession controlling the tempo of the game with their skilled midfielders. So I think the midfield is a place where a whole heap of fire got in right, Mexico often dominate possession, controlling the tempo of the game with their skilled midfielders. What's your take on this?
Quick and easy. This is one of the poorest Mexican teams I've seen over the last 2 to 3 years, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of the most impressive, far from it. That includes the midfield, that includes the attack. The defense will come with what them come with. They're decent, they're well trained, organized, but this is not one of the most impressive Mexican teams at all. And that's not just coming from the reason, boss. This is coming from Mexican fans and pundits. Very unimpressive. It's an ideal opportunity. I remember Jamaica got to Azteca, and give them a good game. And as you said, we could have come away with a victory. 2-2, just miss out from qualifying from that game. But 2-2 in the Azteca, really and truly, let me tell you something. This Mexican team is potentially there for the taking. It's a very close Copa American Group B. Venezuela, Ecuador, Mexico, Jamaica. But I'm going to tell you this, you're going to finish where you deserve to finish in this group. Every one of those teams play 3 games, you'll deserve to finish where you're finished, because if someone produces that organizational masterclass, if they produce the clinical moments, if they dominate the midfield and create enough chances to ensure they can put away one or two of them, that team is going to come out on top. I do worry for Jamaica in that respect. Mexico is not a gimme. Ecuador and Venezuela will be fancying their chances of coming out of this group. Mexico, I'm not overly impressed with. Trust me on that.
I can't start too slow somebody in the midfield. In my centre back. Hector. Well, Hector good pass at the ball enough
But,
from back.
oh, let me say this.
Hector is a good passer from the ball from
Wait,
back.
Dexter.
But you
Open
start
goal for big power.
you might play a 4-4-2 with
Mhm.
Hector and Pinnock. You know, but I just think Hector too slow for Mexico. You have to go with Pinnock and Bishop.
I would agree. I would agree. I would agree. Starting Hector ahead of Sean Bernard, that's a big call. That's a big call. I don't think that's a call that Jaime will make on the basis of speed. Experience, Hector's got a bundle of that. But in terms of the flexibility, in fact, it would be bold thing to see four. To see a four-man defense will be a bold call. The interesting thing there as well, in addition, he's gone for Palmer. Respect Travis. Yes, big up yourself, Travis. Big up yourself. Um, Antonio, he's a conundrum, you know. He's a handful at the best of time. And if you're talking about international and club experience, Mikel Antonio at the highest level, he's been around the block several times. He could be invaluable to this Jamaican cause if he comes with his A game and is ready to do what is necessary to help the Reggae Boys. And I'm sure he is ready as he's part of the squad. Antonio is a difficult man, in my opinion, to leave out from a starting berth. And there's always a place for Antonio potentially because of his energy, his strength, his hold up play. He's not been in the best of goal scoring form, but in the role he's been playing for the Reggae Boys, he's not had enough.
Well, sir, Prison Boss. I am picking one of those forwards. Why? Messi told him play again, and I think we need somebody who can run fast, or can take up that ball and drive forward with speed against this team. If we look back at the games when we play Mexico, most of the times we win the ball or we get behind them and they run back and get the ball from us because we don't have that speed going forward. I think with the speed that Cephas have, it will be a right fit to play beside Bowser. Any one of them, Bowser or Antonio. But for me, Bowser is the one that is scoring for us. When last um, Antonio scored for Jamaica? We have to go with data and stats. And I think once the information is right in front of you, you should use it, and we should stop use feelings and pick these things.
I've got to say, I mean, I remember the guy from Sportsmax, who's been adamant using data, not trying to be personal. He's using data, and the data shows that Boza at international level has definitely been the striker in goal scoring form, as opposed to the likes of a Mikel Antonio. I've got to agree. Facts
Right,
don't
sir.
lie. No
Agree.
doubt about it. No doubt about it. But Antonio, as I said, and Travis has got him in there for a reason. So if he's holding up play, if he's making things tough in the midfield, being the extra man in midfield on occasions, if he's able to attract the attention of a couple of defenders, that can give Boza maybe the opportunity to be that man, as well as the likes of Gray and Bobby Reed could come into the equation in terms of possibly being goal scorers for the Reggae Boys. But it's a tough one. Antonio, you see, he's not in his prime, and what he brings to the game, you've got to ask what he's bringing to the game, is that going to be enough when it's all said and done? And I think part of that includes, if he's on the pitch, then our other goal scoring potential scorers like a Boza or a Gray need to be able to be ready to convert. If they don't, then Antonio is probably going to be in need of being substituted for the likes of a Cephas. There are some interesting choices for Coach Hammer to make, and we've got options off the bench, something that Gareth Southgate for England needs to take note of. Having your options off the bench and not being afraid to use them if your starting 11 is not proving successful. Make the changes sooner than later.
Yeah, man, you're right about that. You're right about that, Rich Paul. But let us, look at the other strengths from Mexico. So Mexico, in terms of tactical flexibility, Mexico ability to adapt their tactics and mid-game makes them a formidable opponents. What's your take about that?
When you said look at the strengths of Mexico, I'm going to throw this at you and tell me what you think, viewers and subscribers to Rich Poe and Unseen. Unseen, Coach Party, the
Yeah.
fans. There's going to be, I'm sure there's going to be quite a few Jamaican fans. You know, Jamaicans are all over the place. Big up to the Jamaicans. The Mexicans in the United States of America, if I'm not mistaken, they will be anxious to encourage the players, even though they may not rate the players as highly as years gone by. Once they've got that Mexican jersey on and the crest, I'm expecting the fans, the Copa America occasion, the fact that they're going to be hosting the World Cup with Canada and United States of America, they will be keen to put on a show. And the fans, as well as the players, will not want to be outdone by the Reggae Boys, Ecuador, or Venezuela. First up is going to be Jamaica. Hey, they're going to make sure it's a warm, no, blazing reception. And they're going to be bringing their A game as close to it as possible. The fans' influence and impact will be absolutely key. Pride will be key as far as the reason bus is concerned. How Jamaica handled that in the heat of the battle, God only knows.
Yes, oh, Jamaica angle, but you don't know.
I don't know. We
Yeah,
we
man.
will see. I'm hoping that the preparation is good. Organization wise, they're gonna be have to be on point, and that's why I go back to one. Defensively, I'd feel much more comfortable with a back three for Jamaica, and in midfield, you need to have guys who know how to be combative, competitive, and able to offer our attackers those decisive, penetrative passes that you were talking about unseen. So you've got to find that balance between being steely and offering an offensive, proactive option for the Reggae Boys, the Cefases, the Greys, the Reeds, the Bozers, the Antonios. If we don't have that and we're firefighting and the Mexicans are swarming through that midfield, playing the ball through the midfield, trust me, I'm watching the Euros. And if you win that midfield battle, you're halfway to winning the game.
Yeah, man. You're right. You're right about that. You're right about that. So key players for Mexico. Irving Lozano. Lozano is there, right? Lozano.
He
Rich
should
Paul.
be. He's not in the. He's not in the. He's not in the best of form. Lozano. Um. Yeah, he's not been in the best of form, but hope
Chucky
springs
Lozano.
eternal if you're a Mexican fan. But he's a quality player. But you've got to be bringing. What are you saying now? What have you done for me lately? The Mexicans will be, as I said, looking to bring their own personal A games as close to it as possible because the pressure will be on to perform in front of the adoring fans and as hosts of the future coming 2026 World Cup. They'll be keen to put on a performance in the Copa America on US soil.
All right. Raul Jimenez. Is he there?
I've not got the Mexican team in front of me right now. If you've got the starting or the squad in front of you, credit to you and respect. I'm just expecting anybody who is going to be part of that Mexican squad has got to be delivering and not going to be a passenger. The manager, he's got to be on his A game and on his P's and Q's. The fans don't want to be seeing someone whose baggage not pulling their weight, not proving decisive on the pitch, not being solid enough in defense, not being combative enough and offensive enough in the midfield. And if you've got a striker who's not bagging the opportunities when they present themselves, the booze could be out. And the manager doesn't want to wait for the booze. He'll ring the changes as necessary. There's going to be heroes about to be made, potentially to be made, come this Copa America. That's why I'm looking at all of those Mexicans as potentially star performers in their own right. Jamaica need to make sure they have their stars ready to roll out.
All right, Ricardo Badger, big up yourself, man. Super chat in the building, the first one, and I'm appreciating it. I love it. I like to see these contribution coming in. Right, Rich Poe? People remember to subscribe to Rich Poe Sports. There you get the short snippets of what to expect coming into tomorrow's game. And remember to stay tuned for Unseen Sports to give you the information on the games that will be played in Copa America. I know a lot of people watching Copa America right now, so they're not really on the YouTube space, but I'm happy that persons are here watching Unseen Sports and supporting. Anybody else want to support the movement, you can do so by hitting the super stick and the super chat section, and also buy Unseen Sports a coffee. All right, so we're not going to stay too long, so we have the last section of our tactical prediction, Mr. Rich Poe Sports, and that's what we are going to finish this show with. So my first one would be approach by Jamaica should be defensive shape. Then Jamaica is likely to adapt a compact defensive shape, Rich Poe, aiming to absorb Mexico pressure and then hit them on the counter. However, I want Jamaica to do it in blocks, counter-attacking focus, utilizing the speed of Leon Bailey and other forwards. Jamaica will look to exploit any space left by Mexico during their attacking transition.
Oh, for script I read about Liam Bailey. A script I read, or this is coming from you. Liam Bailey.
Sorry, that's a mistake. Utilizing the speed of Cephas. I'm sure say, you know, to me look on the squad while I look on the right down. I'm going to talk Liam Bailey name. Sorry about that, people. It's supposed to be Ronaldo Cephas. All right. Hold on, somebody calling in.
Incoming, take it.
Big up yourself. Gunners boss in the building, checking in.
If you see me put the super chat on there, I come talk about thank you, Ricardo Badger. How you feel like? Make me feel important, brother.
Ricardo Badger, me say? A Gunners boss, me say, man.
No, man, Ricardo Badger.
Jesus Christ, I be a mistake. Me call different people name. I'm so sorry, sir. Gunners boss.
Oh God.
Big up yourself.
Increase the volume on the big man. Go ahead, Gunners boss. Bless up, Gunners. Increase the volume on the big man.
You know, you're going to hear him, but he's not going to hear you. So you have to say him and say, or jump on the panel.
All right, go through, either way.
All right, Gunners boss. That's what you have to say then.
I told me I got about Ricardo Badger. I take together interest like this, put up super chat. Ricardo Badger, but I said, no, I'm still and I'm not that boss. Put me up there. Pick up yourself, man.
All right, my boss. Respect. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, man. Pick up yourself.
Yeah, man.
When I want the man open and feelings, you know. When I want him open and feelings, big up yourself, Gunners boss. £9.99, right on the money. Gunners boss saying Ricardo Badger, you type too much. H drop is super.
Yeah, man.
Bless
So
up, Gunners.
Let me go back to the tactical approach now. All right. So counter-attack focus, utilize the speed of Cephas and the forwards. Jamaica will look to exploit any space left by Mexico during the attacking transition. Set pieces strategy. Jamaica will aim to capitalize on set pieces opportunities, knowing their strength in aerial duels. What is your tactical approach you think Jamaica can go with? Defensively,
Ideally,
attackingly, and set piece. Go ahead.
defensively, of course, I want Jamaica to be sound and organized. If I'm talking about defensively, I would feel easily more satisfied and comfortable with a back three, with the likes of a Pinnock, Bernard, Latibade, or a Hector as part of that central defense. Greg Lee, lockdown, Lembekis, lockdown on the right. And we need the midfielders to be able to just not mark in space alone, but have that balance between getting close to their opponents to make it difficult for them to weave their patterns. The Mexicans are technically adept. They know how to attack, and they'll be extra motivated with the crowd and the sense of occasion that the Copa America in the United States of America presents. So the likes of Damian Lowe, who is a bona fide defender, Joe Latabride has the experience of defending. These guys will have to be playing their part and working hard and intelligently in a defensive unit. But as part of the defensive duties, in addition to that, and this is one more to say, I'm watching the European Championships. The best teams, the most impactful teams, know how to defend, and of course, but you can't take this for granted, have the ability to be potent in attack. Excuse me. That involves transitioning, holding on to the ball. Listen, I want to lock down on that point, I now make this broadcast go without this point. Ball possession, being at ease with the ball in attack and building attacks. Keeping hold of the ball helps to tire out the opposition. They see that you're composed and relaxed with the ball and without the ball. Do we have the ability to move off the ball? Move off the ball, come to collect the ball, give and go. The ability to move the ball one touch, two touch, give and keep the opposition guessing on their toes, and then be able to boom, strike. Look for a man who's making a move, find them, and boom, from defense, you've then transitioned into attack. They now have to make sure that they are sufficiently organized to deal with the likes of a Demarai Gray, an Antonio, or a Boza, or Bobby Reed, or a Cephas if he's on the pitch. Do we have the ability to pick a pass and release the likes of Quicksilver, Cephas from defense into attack? Adapt me a look for ball possession. Can you address that, please, Mr. Parchment? Unseen, address ball possession. I'm seeing the European teams passing the ball, holding the ball, defensive midfielder coming towards the ball, taking the ball, knocking it one time back to defender. The defender look, spray the ball left, look, spray the ball right. He has options sideways, behind him, and in front of him. I want to see Jamaica use their abilities gained from playing in the Premiership, playing in the Championship. We want to see that in action, and I hope that these camps have produced a team that is comfortable on the ball to hold on to the ball for more than 10 players. Count them. It's the
Yeah,
weight.
man.
No, I'm not saying tiki-taka, I mean, I say tiki-taka, because me hear some of the Jamaican fans, they love when the ball are just a pass. They want to say action, go outside action. But you need to build, be patient, and have the ability to pick a pass. In other words, we're talking about football in IQ and technical ability and adeptness. Wagwan, unseen. Can Jamaica deal with that?
All right. So the next one now I wanted to talk about now is set piece and strategy.
But you know, answer the question quick and fast. Do you believe that Jamaica have the ability to retain the ball? Do they have the ability to retain the ball, pop the
No,
pass left and
wait.
right, and look for the pass?
I think what we can do is to. I don't think we're going to keep the ball a lot because we're not synchronized yet in passing. We don't have that synchronization in passing. So for me, I just think that we should get the ball out to our wide people as quick as possible. We're not good at keeping the ball. We're going to make mistakes with passing the ball around. As our movements, we lack movements in the middle. It's just a shoot.
You're speaking. You're speaking.
Yeah.
That's why I said that midfield area, you can't get away from it. It's the axle. It's the axle on a car. You can't get away from it.
Mm. All right, so let us look at Mexico approach now. We'll just look at Jamaica approach and their strength. I think Mexico will try to come to control the game, with ball possession. They try to patiently build up play in our attacking third by moving the ball left to right and recycle it and try to draw us out of possession. If we don't properly set up our pressing triggers, we are going to in deep problems. And if we allow them to play that 1-2 and get behind our defenders that we're not tracking, they are going to ring that ball in front of our keeper and we're going to slot it home. or they are going to square that ball in our box. I don't know, this short guy squares the ball a lot and win balls in our box with our tall big black guys. Something is wrong with our defensive setup. I think high pressing, they will try to disrupt Jamaica counter attack play. Whenever we win the ball, they will try to close us quickly like ants, try to stop us from quick counters. We have to be precise and we have to be correct. We have to be having these things in terms of patterns going forward so that we can get it properly done. The moment we slip up in taking a long time to pass the ball, we're going to lose the chance of sending Cephas or them migrate into a 1v1 to try and score. Exploiting the width. I think Mexico will exploit the width a lot. They like to play through the wide areas. They like to square the balls in. They like to play 1-2s and get behind defenders. They know that our defenders previously don't like to track, so they tend to play that 1-2 and overload our wing backs a lot. Yeah, that's their tactical approach. I think Mexico will come with in the game. What's your take on what I said a while ago?
It's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate. And if that is the case, then we have to watch the ride. It's one of the reasons, maybe lateral thinking, but it's one of the reasons why I think that some of the excess drama outside of the camp needs to be minimized. And I'm hoping that it's been dampened down sufficiently inside the Reggae Boys camp. Why? Because if Mexico come with that mentality that they're going to be tactically astute and cute, hungry for success, ready to work hard, the Reggae Boys need to have their minds, hearts, and bodies ready to work hard. They need to be switched on mentally, psychologically, physically to deal with the battle, to go the extra yards, to track back as and when necessary, to block, to intercept.
You gone? Richbo. All right, people, we're not hearing from Richbo, so we're going to continue. All right, so, prediction outcome. What I think will happen in the game. So, while Mexico might dominate possession and create more chances, Jamaica's resistant defense and counter-attack threat make them a dangerous opponent. The game is likely to be closely contested with a potential for a narrow victory for either side. A draw is also a plausible outcome, reflecting the balanced nature of their recent encounters. So, based on that, Unseen Sports think that the game will be close. And I think Jamaica can win this one by 1-0. I also think the game can draw 1-1, 2-2, or Jamaica winning 2-1. Mexico can win based on history and based on how they are playing and the competition that they have played and where they have reached in the competition. It is more, all things is swinging to them. But I think Jamaica can pull off an upset. In conclusion, Jamaica versus Mexico match is in the Copa America is set to be an exciting clash of contrasting styles, with Jamaica's solid defense and quick counter-attacks facing off against Mexico possession-based attacking play. Fans can expect a high-intensity game filled with tactical battles and key individual performance. So, based on that, yeah, I think Reason Boss is back. So, I gave a conclusion a while ago based on what I think the game will be like. And I think that, Jamaica, based on their style of play, can be very dangerous. Jamaica can be very dangerous. So I think it's going to be a close game based on that. And I give Jamaica a small edge, 1-0 to Mexico. I'm coming back. Just continue. Based on what I said.
Did you say 1-0 to Mexico or 1-0 to Jamaica? I think you just said 1-0 to Jamaica. If
Yeah,
so, that's a bold.
1-0 to Jamaica.
All right. Well, listen, I love your sense of patriotism. Enough respect to that. I would love to see a 1-0. I would be exhilarated and ecstatic. God knows if Jamaica can pick up a 1-0 victory over the Mexicans. Before I was cut off, I think with some technical issues. as far as the reason bus is concerned, the drama, the bag of drama that's been going on with the reggae boys, I hope has not dampened or distracted the minds and attentions of the Jamaican national team squad. The Mexicans will be cute, they'll be hungry, they'll be at it, as they say in England. And we want to have a reggae boys that are switched on physically, mentally, psychologically, willing to go the extra mile if necessary, to be anticipating Mexican attacks. When the Mexicans attack, make sure that we've got bodies to throw in the way, to put in the way, and to be prepared to counter-attack intelligently. If we are not willing to put in the hard yards, if we don't work to get the job done, then it could be trouble in Harlem because the Mexicans will be looking by hook or crook to get 3 points against the Jamaican national team. Will the Jamaican team be ready to physically work, run, and run again? If we're going to sit back a little bit, a lot, if we're not fighting defensively and working as a unit, collectively, defensively, and then through the midfield, that midfield area, into transitioning into attack, it's going to be a hard, and long night. I'm hoping that Jamaicans can come through. Like, share, subscribe to Unseen Sports, and of course, Rich Post Sports. It's a bumper few months of action. We've got Copa America going on. You've got Euro 2024. You've got the Olympics going on. Rich Post Sports will be not only delivering shorts but extended and live broadcasts. I'm going to be looking to touch base with the one and only unseen Coach Parchi to deliver coverage of Copa America. Big up to our fellow YouTubers in the area. But again, I like to reiterate the bag of drama outside of the camp. I'm hoping and praying it's not wormed its way inside the Jamaican camp. We need hearts, minds, psychologically, physically on point to deal with the threats that Venezuela, Ecuador, and first up, Mexico, our CONCACAF rivals. We need to be ready to run, be determined collectively, defensively, and then quick-witted enough, hungry enough to then deal with our offensive game. I must say, Unseen, I salute. You've recognized the strengths of the Jamaican team, namely in the wing position, the Damara Grays, the Ronaldo Cefases, if given the opportunity. Bobby Reed, an intelligent player. If we can use the wide areas constructively. Greg Lee is happy to go forward at times. Lambekiza, likewise. I think we're mindful that Cephas operates oftentimes on the left. If he's deployed on the right at all in any of these games, we want to be able to release the speed and pace and power of a Cephas. If he's further upfield, we need to make sure the ball gets to our most dangerous players as often as possible. If we can do it 5 times instead of 3 times, great, as many times as possible, because we're not a clinical team. We don't knock away good teams. So we need to be able to make sure we fashion enough chances. So ratio-wise, we can get a potential 1-0 victory, as Unseen has prophesied. I'm hoping and praying that can come true. It would be a fantastic win. Alas, I think Mexico.
It can go both ways in a Rich Paul.
Oh, you mean? Definitely. It's 0-0. Right now, it's 0-0.
It's going to be close. I don't think Agrims will set up in team for them to get those opportunities again, like, in the Gold Cup. And based on the Gold Cup, you have to remember that, we played a lot of games first and the condition weren't right. We had to move, fly over there, fly almost everywhere. And, Agrims to talk about it, the boys were tired and so on. So I think in this game now, the boys are, I think, ready to play. So hopefully we can see better coming to this game. So, Rich Paul, thanks for coming on. I'm going to end the stream right now. Your last words, you have a minute. And then we end, and then, we have to do the show on Chile and Peru. You understand me? So we're going to get some information on that game, and they will do a show on it as well. Because remember, we're doing coverage some of the shows that we do, the post game shows, gonna be like 8 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and so on. I'll go put it out for persons to hear our insights in analysis. Rich Paul Boss. So go ahead, you're 1 minute.
Well, respect. Rich Post Sports is going to be doing some additional 5, 6, 7 minute pieces on various actions from Copa to Euro 2024. I've been enjoying Euro 2024 very much. I'm seeing some outstanding midfield battles and performances and some sensational strikes from outside the box. Do Jamaica have that ability in the likes of Demarai Gray, Boza, Shamal Nicholson on his A game? Yes, Bobby Reed, what a fantastic, outstanding strike. We remember that goal and the Azteca. We need to be bringing our A game. We need to minimize the drama. Coach Jaime Grimson is under the spotlight. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Outside of qualification for the World Cup, this Copa America campaign promises to be Jamaica's finest, most prestigious competition, even ahead of the likes of the Gold Cup. I am wishing the Reggae Boys the best of luck. Now, hey, who got some patois and said, come in, Reggae Boys. Come in. Play your
Come in,
game.
reggae
Play
boy.
your game. Run the
One
clock.
Jamaica.
Come in.
One
Like, share,
Jamaica.
subscribe each and every time. More Jamaica.
One Jamaica, Rich Paul. One Jamaica.
One. One love each and every time. Coach Jaime, we salute every Reggae Boy participant. Leave it on the pitch. This is a rare occasion, the inaugural Copa America on US soil. You guys are on a journey. We're supporting you. We're beside you. Do your best. Build, build, and build. You can get out of this group. Every game will be a fight. Make sure Ecuador, Venezuela, and Mexico know they have been in a game, and make sure they know they have been in a battle with the one and only Jamaican Reggae Boys. 2026, we say. Copa America success, we say. Win, lose, or draw. Blessed.
All right. So my final piece, Rich Paul Boss, based on going through these key points, the tactical battle and the tactical approach that we predict that both teams will come with, and the strengths of Jamaica and the strengths of Mexico. I believe based on what the conclusion is, it's going to be a close game. I don't think a team will outclass the team by 6 goals, 5 goals, or 4-2 or so on. I think it's going to be a close one, a 2-1, a 1-0, a 1-1, or a 2-2 game, or maybe a 3-2 game as well. If teams are scoring, but I think Jamaica last game against Panama showed that we can score and we can defend, and stop teams from scoring on us. The game that we played in the World Cup qualifiers, you can see that we weren't that ready at the time. I think those games were training games for us, get us ready for the big game, which is now. I think the boys they went through some vigorous training with Coach Grimson. And one thing I know about Grimson is that he plans well. He plans well, and I admire his planning. I wish I could get some of his his documents, planning documents, so I could learn on how he approaches games, on an international standpoint and a senior standpoint. But based on what I'm seeing, his tactics, I think, weren't wrong. Even though he lose some of the games, or he draw some of the games, I think in terms of the players themselves to take some blame and scoring goals for us, and making the defense more in terms of not making silly errors, then I think Al Grim's plan would work more effectively, or give him that result that he wants. But all in all, I think Jamaica can clinch a 1-0 going into that game tomorrow. I hope I'm right. It's a prediction. I can be wrong. Can twist. It can go the other way around. But on Team Sports, say Jamaica going to win by 1-0. And
Why
Rich
not?
Paul,
Why
have
not?
anything
Why
to
not?
say?
Listen, I love your optimism, and I'm hoping that the optimism is shared and reflected in the Reggae Boys camp. It's not going to be easy. As I said, the Mexican fans will be out in force. I'm sure that Jamaicans will be out in force as well, of course. But with Mexico being the tri-hosts of the forthcoming World Cup, because the Mexicans will want to get some bragging rights over the likes of Canada and the United States of America, they're going to be rubbing shoulders with the best of South America. This is going to be a closely contested on paper and on the pitch group. Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, Jamaica. It's a shootout, and two only will be able to go through. Jamaica have as much chance of the rest of the teams, but I know that the pundits have not been favouring Jamaica to get out of the group. In fact, many have been suggesting that Mexico will top the group. I personally think that Ecuador will be hard to displace. After that, it's a toss up. But this Group B is up for grabs. I'm looking forward to seeing the likes of Brazil come into the equation. Argentina started off with a 2-0 over Canada, our fellow CONCACAF rivals. Let us see how Jamaica get on. I'm wishing the boys the very best. Go for it. Leave it on the pitch and give your absolute best. We can ask no more. Be inspired. Believe. Believe. Have the right attitude, a winning attitude, a never say die attitude. And let's see your qualities on the pitch produce themselves. Don't worry about those who are not present. We're concentrating on those who are present, mindful, and correct. Got you, Reggae Boys. Got you, Unseen. Got you each and every time, Jamaica.
All right, people, there you have it from Rich Roll Sports. Remember to like, subscribe, and share over at Rich Roll Sports. People, you can get the nice poetic videos on sports over there. I'm telling you, Rich Paul, the reason boss, you have some pretty words to say and some colorful words to say at times. I'm telling you. All right, people, remember to like, subscribe, and share on Unseen Sports TV and El Futuro Sports, and also Cavaliers Football channel as well. People, Cavaliers, going into the Caribbean Club Championship later in the summer, I think in August, and Mount Pleasant. So we have to support those teams, those Jamaican teams, in that big event. Remember, those international club games are what we are looking at to see if the JPL is stepping up and JPL is doing better. All right, people. So those clubs are represents us. So please to subscribe to Cavaliers of Football channel, and it's important that you do so. We have to support our young players from Jamaica. Also, remember to drop a super sticker or super chat if you want to support the platform. When as boss said, Richard Ricardo Baji, you type too much, you need to drop something, you need to drop a super chat, you need to drop a super sticker, or buy Unseen Sports a coffee. You can buy more than one coffee. I think it's $5 for one coffee. So you can go and buy Unseen Sports a coffee. I'm telling you, people, the link is in the description and also in my bio. So you can go there and find the coffee link to buy Unseen Sports a coffee. All right, people. Also remember, if you're an influencer, reason boss, and you're in an area in Jamaica or anywhere in the world, and you talk to young persons, please ensure that they're not you know, getting too violent or they don't want to kill each other. Tell them say, oh, they can raise it out. They don't have to fight it out. Right? They don't have to punch it out or stone it out or shoot it out. They can reason
Reason
it
it
out like
out.
reason boss.
Reason it out.
They
Yes,
can
I.
reason it out like reason boss people. All right? And remember, put
Bless up.
God first. Put God first. Put God
Amen.
first in everything you do. Put God first, people in the comment section. People listen to me, people not comment and I listen and see sports. Put God first. Work and put God first. Anything you want,
Guidance.
step into it, start the work and pray. I tell you, God will deliver you. I'm telling you, God will stand beside you in anything you do. Unseen Sports is going to be out. Out of here, people. I'm out.